I used to share tutorial about SPSS, data analysis, Microsoft Excel, and so on. But in this video, I'm gonna show you my personal story about how me, as a father and husband, supporting my wife to become a medical specialist and why you should doing the same thing to your partner. My name is Yufa and currently I'm working as a civil servant in my hometown. Also, I'm a student in a master program in economic fields and I'm married to a doctor 4 years ago. Also, I have a beautiful daughter. The story starts here. 3 weeks ago, my wife was accepted or enrolled into a medical specialist education program in radiology field in a top university in my country. She was so happy about it. I only saw that kind of smile in her face for 3 times. The first one is when we were getting married. The second one is when she gives the firstborn, and the third one when she was enrolled into this program. This is her biggest dream in her life. Before we married, she told me that one of her biggest dream is to be a medical specialist. No matter what kind of specialist is, she always wanted to be a specialist. She asked me, "Do you want to support me to be a specialist doctor no matter what happen in the future?" And obviously I said yes. I will support you no matter what happen. I will support you financially, emotionally, physically, and so on. You don't have to worry. You will be a specialist even when we are married. Okay, that's my deal. Now it's my time to fulfill my promise to her. But eventually, it's not as easy as people think. Supporting your wife to be a medical specialist is not really easy. Okay, it's not the same thing that you support your wife to do the regular job or so on. Specialist takes your time, takes your money, takes your emotional, and so on. My wife never did the household chores anymore, and me as a husband have to do the whole things that she take cares before. I need to take care of the child, I need to take care of the laundry, the dishes, and cleaning the house, and so on. And doing this kind of task really takes out all of my energy. And actually, I'm very happy to do this. Because why? Me as a husband, I believe that husband should support wife no matter what the wife doing. Okay, I support my wife to do the medical specialist education, and if you are and you have a wife, and you could also support your wife to do the business, the job, and so on. And you should do this because it will help you eventually in the future. First thing first, why medical specialist education student, or we call it resident, need 100% support from the partner or from the family? First, the resident will have less time for families and personal life. Yes, specialist education will take your time, especially your family time. You will have no time for your kids, for your husband, making meals, making dinner, and so on. So you will miss so many things like birthday, event, meeting, and so on. So as a partner, you should support your partner if she is or he is doing the specialist or being a resident. Okay, you should support her 100% legit because she will have no personal life anymore, especially for the first or 2 years. Number two, high stress potential. Remember, your wife or your partner will have a high intense training or education that pour into her immediately after being accepted into specialist program. My wife now learning about so many things about radiologies. She learned about how to read the X-ray output. She learned about MRI and so on. And also, gradually it will increase the stress level. So you should support her one by one, step by step. So you need to handle almost all the things that she handled before. Okay. Maybe some of you wondered about my decision why I choose to support my wife to pursue her dream. Okay, the first reason is that I support my wife because these things, supporting her to pursue her dream, makes her happy. Yes, there is nothing can make me as a husband and as a partner happier than seeing my wife or my partner happy in her life. And one of her happiness is to become a medical specialist. Okay, that's why I support her in almost every aspect for now to support her to be a medical specialist education. Seeing her smile to study radiology, to study medicine, to work in the hospital, learn and train almost every second for now makes me so warm, and it gives me a really good day seeing a condition like that in our family. The second reason is that this is a backup plan for our family. Yes, I believe that something bad could happen to me or to us anytime, okay? Maybe accident or bad health or so on. And if something bad happened to me as the provider or as the head of this family, maybe I couldn't support this family anymore. So I need to prepare my wife to be in the condition that he could stand for this family, he could provide for this family. And one of the way, the best way that we have for now is train her to be a medical specialist. Okay, so in case in the future maybe I have a bad health condition, maybe I got an accident, or in the worst way I'm dead, she could provide my doctor for the education and so on. Okay, so this is like a backup plan for my family. I know this is a realistic plan. Okay, we are not coming for a rich family. My family is only yeah, like the usual family, like you and me watching this now. I have no I inherit nothing from my father, and I provide this family from my own. I need to prepare my wife, so in the future I hope if something bad happened to me or our family, she also could be a provider that hold this family. And I always think that as a husband or a father, we should always support our partner to pursue her dream, no matter how funny, how hard the dream is. Okay, like my wife, she always wanted to be a specialist. It's a hard way, you know. She sacrificed so much of her time, of her life to be a medical specialist. But I have to make sure that she achieved that dreams. And in case something bad happen in the future, as a backup plan is our backup plan in the family. I think as a husband or a partner, the best form of a family that we could create is a family that always support each other. For this whole time, my wife always support me to achieve my dream, and for now, I will give my 100% effort to support her to achieve her dream. She always wanted to become a specialist, and now I will prove that I will give my best to support her to be a specialist. And you know that for these several weeks, she always came late for the hospital. But in the end, at the night, she always smiled to me. She told me the stories about she learned to do this. She touched the MRI machine and how exciting it is. And she do this procedure. She served the patient and so on. Nothing can make me happier seeing my partner smile to pursue the dream. And I think you, as a husband or a partner, you should always let your partner pursue the dream. Don't let the marriage stop the dream of me, of you, or whatever you are watching this video right now. Don't let the marriage stop our dream. Always support each other, always back up each other, and your family will be a happy family. Trust me. That's it. See you in another video.